2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're bringing you all the action from the final round of the Valero Texas Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. And Rich, these TPC series of courses are spectacular in their own right. Some really stern tests, but probably none harder than TPC San Antonio.
It is, and the thing that makes it probably tougher than anything is that the golf course is probably designed to play firm and fast, because that's what it does most of the year. Overseeded rough, overseeded fairways, the golf ball slows down, and then you get some unkind winds throughout the day, especially when it blows out of the north. It gets a little bit cold. Golf ball goes nowhere. So this golf course turns into about $8,000 of just joyous pain. It's just, it's angry. There's very few shots out there that you feel super comfortable on. You know, even the drivable 17th hole where you think, finally, I've got a hole I can take advantage of. There's danger lurking everywhere. So it's just a golf course. You have to keep the ball in play off the tee no matter what. You get off the fairways, you're making double digits, making a 16 like a player did years and years ago. It's a hard golf course, and usually with tough conditions. Looks pretty good.
Great speed. Go in. Oh, what a great roll. Just a short putt remaining here. He's in a share of 10th position. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Well played, mate. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Well, that's a handy shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, this is right down the pipe. Lining up the birdie putt here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt, as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Putting for birdie. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age. Amateur, then professional.
And she exploded all of a sudden.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
And holds it for birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And that makes him tied for first. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
That'll work there. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, is currently tied for the lead. Woo, back there, horsey. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
That one's going to break a long way from the left. Oh.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt. Not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Okay, time to return to the action. Now, 4 under par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
And from long range here.
Like the look of this. Now leading by 1 shot. Welcome to the par 5 8th hole. Wonderfully played. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad play, that one. A chance to move to 5 under par. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
Ooh, nice line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And he moves to 5 under par. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Well, that'll work there. Oh, that was so close to going in. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Is this one going to go down? Yeah, nice looking shot there. Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That was absolutely murdered. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Oh, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. And he's hit that inside the range. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
That's tidy. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Currently 7 under for the event. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This one's for birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. 13's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Unable to find the green on this one. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, what a putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Come on, get down. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the center bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Oh, that's a good line. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, beauty.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Asking this one to come a long way from the right side. Putting for a par here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. And he's safely on the green with that shot. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Oh, just missing the birdie there. Can he finish off his day with the par at the last? And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be the big winner at the Legends Championship. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We've got an exciting day on tap and can't wait to bring you all the drama from the tour this week. Let's go out to the first hole. That was really well played. This shot from approximately 180 yards. This one is absolutely hunting. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Okay, 12 feet away.
A really good look at birdie.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Looking good.
What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for third. The second at Lone Grove.
Sweeping dog leg from right to left. Downhill with your second shot to a green that has a massive false front on the right-hand side. Do not come up short. Long and left is the best bailout area.
That's a really nice shot. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Might be too much club here. Wow, he's going to like that one. Staring down a very long putt here. This putt's looking good, and still looking good. One time. Oh, so close. A short one left for par. Let's take a glance at the leaderboard. Tommy Fleetwood in front. Our featured player is in second. The third hole is a par 3.
downhill ever so slightly to a large green that runs from front to back right. Do not come up short. Found.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Buckle up. Take a look at this one.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
8 feet remain. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the second.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Tommy Fleetwood is in first place. The 4th hole at Lone Grove is a par 5.
Back uphill for your tee shot, but down the hill ever so slightly for your second shot. Plenty of room around this green, but in order to make birdie and or eagle, your short game must be spot on. Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Well, this one starts off looking good. This is looking better and better. And it just slides by. What a shot. A tap in left for birdie. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
Not a long par 4 here. The fairway cambers from left to right pretty steeply. Also chases away from you. Second shot slightly back up the hill. 3 bunkers behind it. Do not come up short of it, or CJ's Creek will be found.
Lovely effort, that. His second shot here. Just a stroke behind the leader. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, right by the hole. A chance to move into first here with this putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. And with that hole behind us, our featured player is currently in first place with Tommy Fleetwood in second. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
Probably the most challenging tee shot on this course. CJ's Creek down the entire left-hand side. Second shot, should it find the fairway, pretty straightforward as this green complex is devoid of any hazards.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Started this one on a pretty good line. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 2 shots up after that one.
The 7th is a par 3 with 3 greenside bunkers.
Long par 3 down the hill, but plenty of room to land your tee shot out to the left and have it camber onto the green.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today. This putt for a birdie. As we take a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Corey Connors is in second. Let's go over to 8, a par 4.
Slight dog leg from right to left. Fairway contours from right to left, making this a little bit narrower than it actually is. Second shot to a green that sits above the player with a large runoff area to the right-hand side.
We've got about 180 left to the hole. Leading the event by 3 shots. This one is right at it. All right, the putter can come out now. We've got 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Let's take a look at some highlights of Tom Kim.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one?
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. That is a massive drive. This is from about 240 yards. That's how you take on a par 5.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
And it drops for eagle.
That's a delightful little fade, that.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. The 10th hole is a par 4.
A shortish par 4 in length, dogleg from right to left. No bunkers anywhere to be found on this green. However, the one big hazard is the green itself, undulating on every square inch of it. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's a really nice shot on the green, pin high, in a good position. A 3-footer coming up.
A great birdie chance here.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Long par 3 back up the hill. It's got bunkers front and to the left. This green runs diagonally from left to right. Really difficult to get your tee shot close with the pins on the left hand side.
Yeah, this is gonna airmail the flag.
That's a good looking shot there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, 39 feet to go.
This one starting out way out to the right. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey, Luke. Yes, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
Now at -9 for the tournament. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but that's when the big decision comes into play. Go for it or lay it up.
Great shot. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, but he's happy to be here and winning.
And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, nice stroke.
Getting better.
Get in, son. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. Nice birdie. Well played. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa.
Don't stop now. Keep on.
Was on a good line. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 13th hole is a par 4.
The dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
Awesome stuff.
Rich, it's cool to see Colin Morikawa back right near the peak of his game, isn't he? He came out in such an explosive manner, put a couple of majors in his cabinet, and then has just found that game again. He's found that groove.
Yeah, he's robotic light, but that's not the way it is. He's tenacious. You know, he's one of these players that he's out there grinding it day after day, week after week, and enjoys the grind. And it pays off, obviously, because he's a multiple winner, multiple major championship winner. He loves the grind. He loves being out here. He loves the competition, and it shows. And you know, when you're playing alongside him or going up against him trying to win, you're going to have that tenacity. Not going to be a whole lot of chatter, and that's how he likes it.
He's cool, calm, and collected, isn't he?
He is. That's exactly right. Cool, calm, and collected.
Looks good off the blade. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th.
Only the longest in the game are able to get it home in 2. You must find the fairway. Those that go for it, though, must be strategic in where they lay up, as this green has got a lot of movement to it and tough to get a chip shot close.
Good shot there, Beamer. This is his 2nd shot. This looks to be heading to the green. Outstanding shot. High quality. Time to take a look at what's going on at the 8th.
And this one's right around the 150-yard marker.
And back to the play, shall we? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Long par 4, back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you. But be mindful, that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
Let's take a look at what happened earlier today.
What an amazing shot. Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
And in the hole.
Okay, here we are again, back live. This shot from about 190 yards. Our leader has done it again.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
All right, this is tough, but makeable. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Putt on the way and looking good early. A good line here, tracking, and it goes in. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. 4 greenside bunkers surround the 16th green.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3.
This one headed for the green. And just a tap in left for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. The 17th hole is a short par 4.
This brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go for it?
That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Opportunity here and a good looking putt. Getting better and better. That close. A par putt, tap in. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. The closing hole at Lone Grove is a dogleg left, a par 4.
Massive amounts of room out to the right-hand side. However, hug the trees as best you can to leave a shortish second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front.
Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Oh, almost had it. This would be for a memorable round of 58. He finishes with par on 18.
Right guys, it's that time. My son's just come home from school. My daughter's here as well. Gonna have to make him something to eat and stuff, so I'm gonna jump off. Work at 6 o'clock today, finish at 10, so I'll be back on tonight. We'll play probably one more tournament, do my player up as much as we can, and then we're gonna go into some online matchmaking.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Smash the like button. If you want to know when I'm next live, hit subscribe, and I'll see you there.